Yeah.
So those are kind of the initial steps. Once we have done everything we can to make the debt the least harmful as possible, so that would mean lowest interest rate possible,
Exactly.
then we make a plan for what you're going to pay each month. So here's
Okay.
where you need a budget for what you spend in a month and what you're going to spend on and how much each thing is important to you. You know, if paying your rent or your mortgage is the highest priority, then make sure that's happening. If feeding yourself and your family is the next highest, you know, like go through it and then figure out what is my real room? How much can I put toward this debt without sacrificing my living experience too much,
Right.
brings my quality of life too much.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, you know, maybe I'll give up the Hulu account, but keep the Netflix account. Maybe I'll give up the Ubers, but I'll keep the, like buying takeout, whatever it is, and figure out what's the total amount that you can put toward debt. Then you make the list of all the debts and what are the minimum payments for each. I really like setting up auto pay so that I don't have to be stressed about it every day. I know that it's happening in the background.
Yeah.
Especially if you have regular enough income to feel like you know how much is coming in and going out on a recurring basis. I set up auto pay for the minimum payments for most of the accounts, and I pick the one debt that I'm going to pay down the most aggressively. And so then I take however much I set aside for the debt, subtract the minimum payments that I'm putting toward everything else, and and whatever's left over for that monthly that I'm willing to put toward it is what I put toward that account that I'm going to aggressively pay down first.
Oh, okay.
And so I try to set up auto pay for that one as well. If it's $100 or whatever, I set up auto pay, just pull $100 until it's gone. And then I take however much I was putting towards that and put it toward the next one. So that's the snowball effect, right? You just keep growing how much that monthly payment is going to be based on how many debts you've been able to get rid of.
Okay. And meanwhile, not spending any more debt.
Right. And that's the trick. And that's why I say make sure you look at your budget and make sure you're not sacrificing your quality of life too much. Because if you know yourself and you know you're going to keep ordering the Uber or ordering food or whatever it is, like don't pretend that you're not going to do that, because that's how you get yourself into more debt later. Like be realistic about what you know you're going to spend and what you know you will actually put toward the debt.
Yeah.
And make sure you have a little bit set aside for emergencies, because the best prevention into more debt, the best way to prevent more debt is to have some savings for emergencies.